Okay, so what do we have here? So, announcement regarding Gawr Gura, disagreement. Okay, let's see. So, Calli addresses Gura's reason for graduation and has a message. I hope they will imply why she left. I feel like it's because of management as usual, but this is the kind of problems we only read about Niji Sanji. It makes me sad that Hololive is following the path of the legend. Anyway, let's watch this.
This is really difficult because I woke up this morning and I didn't know that it was gonna be today. It's been a really weird morning. I've already kind of gotten all of my tears out of the way, probably for very good reason.
You can feel in her voice that she's sad. Also, yes, Finn, I will step on you anytime you want. So, I saw that someone hinted that she will leave before, but just saw like on Twitter quickly.
Nobody knew that that announcement was going to be made today. For people that are out of the loop, which I doubt you're out of the loop, my gen mate Gawr Gura has announced
Oh, her name is Gawr Gura. Okay.
that she is going to be graduating from Hololive on May 1st. When I say that nobody knew, I don't mean
This is like really, really sad.
that we didn't
Wait, I will leave my job in May 1st also.
know. Like Gura said herself, this is a long time coming and something that I was aware of for a long time. What I didn't know was that it was going to be today, and probably for very good reason. I spent a lot of time thinking about how I was going to
I remember recently, if you remember, I was like, I feel like management in Hololive became bad because there is a lot of people that left, and there is someone on YouTube, and by the way, sub to my YouTube channel, that gave me like a big paragraph about how they just left because it's a coincidence. But the fact that even Gawr Gura is leaving mean it's not a coincidence. There is something fishy there. Imagine they recruited someone from Nijisanji. Oh, that would be so bad.
address it and talk about it, but I kind of kept putting it off for like the past like little while. I was thinking to my like couple months or so, I was thinking I'll think about how to address this and what I'm going to say to the fans. But I woke up this morning and didn't know it was going to be today, and now I'm kind of floundering, I guess, because I don't.
This is sad. Like, imagine, let's say I am in the same company as Shoku, and she decides to leave suddenly. I will feel like devastated. So I feel her pain. But if Shoko leave the company, it means that we will like not have our feet sniffed daily. So which is a win in a kind of way. Because Hololive is currently shifting back into a Japanese idol style management, uh, which many talent doesn't like. Well, we can understand them. Like if they join to be just a streamer and play video games, and they ask them to be a public figure and dance and do some music, yeah, it can be um, not cool.
What to say or how to address it. I know that it's not like really my responsibility to make a big statement, but it kind of is because this is my gen mate. Even just by the sheer number of people that are here right now, people are expecting me to make a statement of some kind, and I have a lot of unsorted feelings and emotions that it's very tough to get through right now. We've had a really long time to prepare for this. I feel worse for you guys, of course, who are
Oh, like internally they knew it. Okay.
experiencing this because, at the end of the day, like, I can talk to Gura when I want to, but it's harder for the fans that are, having to say goodbye.
Yeah, because let's say as friend of a VTuber, you can slide in the DMs easier than a fan.
I just got
Wait, Alten and Choco in the same company sound like the recipe for disaster. Bankruptcy, directly. The company will disappear after a month. Like only with what you are saying, which is very wild, and what I say, which is very suspicious. Yeah, we will give the company a really bad PR.
really into my thoughts about the past this morning. While I was attempting to eat breakfast, I thought about a lot of stuff. I always worry about how I am going to face the public with like my perspective, because my perspective doesn't much matter in my opinion, but there are a lot of people here. So I'm guessing that there are people that care about how I feel about this. My perspective is one thing, but the talent that is leaving, that is graduating, their perspective is number one.
Yeah,
first, because
that is
people are
true.
wondering, why, etc. And these are questions that
And they can't answer directly. They will just give like a corporate answer, but probably they forced her to do something and she refused.
I can't answer. Whenever a talent says something like disagreements with management,
Does she know her? Yeah, I mean, I don't watch Hololive, but I feel that this person is also from Hololive and is friend with Gawr Gura.
and direction of with the company and stuff like that, those aren't worries that I can assuage, because I am a person that likes the way that things are, which doesn't make my opinion any better or worse than theirs. Everybody has their own way that they want to go, and for people whose Oshis are leaving, it's devastating that they are unhappy here and want to leave. So no matter how much I say things like, I'm happy guys, don't
I'm sure if I go online and just like on Twitter and search Gura, I will find way too much people having like fan art and stuff. And for the first April, I was like, you know what? I will put a graduation post on my Twitter just to troll, and then I was like, no one will care. There's no need. It's her gen mate. They started together and collabed a lot. Oh, yeah. She is the Shoko of the Alten.
Don't worry, that's not gonna make the various fans of people that are leaving feel any better, so there's really not much that I can say in that regard. What I will say is that it's never one thing. I can say that with confidence. Every single person has different experiences with the company, with Holo in general, and none of the, maybe some reasons are the same. I know that I don't know, but in general, it's never one thing. Is that I have heard and what I understand. Disagreements with management it's a bit of a catch-all.
Yeah, like the word disagreement with management is means a lot.
Kind of encompasses all reasons that someone may not want to stay anymore. But what those reasons are, I don't know. And just because I'm happy doesn't mean that others are too. We got to come to terms with that fact instead of talking about the logistics of all of it, which I don't think I can speak on, to be completely honest, because
I feel her, like she feel really bad and devastated, but she can't talk about her feelings because it's a breach of contract. This is a nasty situation. If when you wanna speak your heart out, but you can't.
I'm very happy. I'm sad that my friend doesn't want to be here anymore, but I respect her decision. If it is time for her to go, I know that things won't ever return to the way that they were at the beginning.
No, there is no more competition for the. Wait, give me 1 minute. Be right back, my cat. Where were we? What was I talking about before? Oh, now that she graduated, there is no more competition for Tralelo Tralela. He will be the #1 shark on internet, which is sad. Make me sad. So for this, I will make my 2.0 and I will become a shark. So I can give some competition to Trollalelo Trolala. Jokes aside, okay, let's continue the video.
Very different time, almost 5 years ago. Oh my god, it's so crazy to think about. Altogether, myth in the beginning, none of us knew each other
Choco-sized person.
or spoken to each other. I didn't know Gura, but I knew that before we debuted and the little amount of time that we had gotten to spend together that she's really, really funny. And I loved talking to her off stream.
Oh, this is so cute.
It was just
Chimpanzini banani. And I'll have a valid reason to ask you to eat me. Wink, right? Wait, as friend, right? As friend.
always
If you know the meme.
knew what to say. It's just a genuinely hilarious person. I hate these kinds of talks because it sounds like I'm talking about a dead person. I think that no matter what Gura chooses to do in the future, I think more than just sitting here wishing for her success or anything like that, as a person that knows Gura and has spoken to her personally as a friend, I think my only wish is for her to find happiness in whatever she does. I don't know
I hope she finds happiness and become a really big VTuber again with her other VTuber model.
what her future is gonna look like, but that's not really what I care about. I just want her to be happy and live in peace and just live a peaceful life. It's okay to cry. I'm not gonna cry on stream. I'm not crying. You are. Well, actually, that's a bad time
Yeah, I'm just allergic to sadness. I'm not crying.
to say that. Some of you are crying. Okay, I'm
Not worry, she already is. Oh, okay, nice.
sorry. All of you will wish Gura well, and I don't even need to ask. I'm sure the majority of people in this scene will be wishing her well, and if you aren't, that's silly. There are a lot of times where I kind of wish that I could have been a better friend. I don't know what I could have done in the past, but it's a really complicated time right now. I think that things will be
There is a lot of times where people like have a friend and they spend good time with the friend, but as soon as like this friendship change or end, the first thing you think about is I wish I spent more time with that person. So this is a message for everyone: spend a lot of time with your friends and family, because you never know when a person you cherish will either move on or something will happen. She sent a single tweet from her past live Twitter, which is just an emoji fish, and she got so many likes. Give me this power! I need it! I have no likes. I mean, she can still hang out with her, even if it's not on stream. Yes, it's just like that. Probably in their contract, they don't have the right to just talk publicly with anyone, and the management need to like confirm a collab before happening. So management can say no, don't stream with that person, but offline, yes, they can play as much as they want. Not gonna like travel to find the One Piece or something. The One Piece. The One Piece is real. Oh,
be pretty peaceful from here. That doesn't change the fact that this is, I don't know why things are the way they are right now with graduation. I feel like, I don't know, maybe they want to rip the band-aid off or something like that. I think things will calm down, but there's always going to be a big hole that will never be filled in by
I can help you to fill that hole.
anyone or
Editor, please got this stuff.
anything. It's supposed to be a great year where he was hyping it up. Yay, all these wonderful things are happening, but at what cost? That everybody's, I can't say everybody. There are people that want to go, and I think that it's good that they're able to leave in some way, because there are some places that will hold on tooth and nail to,
Yeah.
to their talents. I'm glad that yours able.
And there is some companies like that will create a big mess before firing someone. I graduated, I mean.
Able to move on and do something that, I don't know,
Wait, well, if you ask nicely, what? What do you mean? I asked for nothing.
maybe is more for her, maybe she'll rest. I don't know. I actually really can't follow these questions. Who's next?
Who's next?
Who's next?
Oh, that's a smart question because she knows.
I don't know. It's not an answer that I can give you. But I know there's a lot of people that are really worried right now. There's a lot of discontent everywhere. I know I don't know how to address it. Don't ask me things like who's next. I'm not going.
Also, there is an issue with when someone leaves. Someone, for example, she's probably respected in the agency, and there is some people that, like, let's say, work hard but don't like the company management. So when they see that someone very respectable left, it encouraged them actually to also leave, because they are like, okay, if he didn't want these conditions, I don't have to. So probably it will encourage new, let's say 2 to 3 others to leave in the next 4 months. Fill in the hole. Wink, wink. With what? You are so many. You have nothing to fill with.
to be able to answer. Also not very nice to a lot of the girls that are still here that want to make their dreams come true. It's gonna be tough. I think for you guys, it's gonna be hard for us as well. Looking around, there's a lot of discontent, and I think that people that are sad that their Oshi is left are completely valid in venting their feelings and their sadness. What I do want to say right now, and I don't know if this is a hot take or something that is gonna make people angry. If that's the case, I can handle it, being who I am. So I'm going to be the one to say it. This is something that has already been.
Uh-oh, she will say something that will make everyone angry. Okay, let's try to think about what can make people angry. She will probably say something like she will be happier outside of the agency.
Said in the JP sphere, so I'm going to say this to you guys right now. Be very cautious of people that are going to try and stir the pot in various ways. There's a big difference between people that are angry and upset that their Oshi has left and are expressing their frustration and venting, and people that are purposefully stirring the pot, pretending to be Hololive fans. You can spot them pretty easily. They tend to use the same rhetoric. Holo is over, Holo is dead, etc. Blah blah blah. They will say the same things. You can pretty easily spot them by going to their accounts, looking at their post history, etc.
I don't know why they would lie about this. Like, oh my god, I am a big fan and I'm sad. No, just be honest.
It will be very easy to find them and point them out. How you choose to deal with them is not my problem. It's not my problem. It's not my responsibility how you fight your internet battles. You may choose to ignore, you may choose to respond and point out what they're doing. It's not up to me. But what I want to tell you is to look out.
So just block so you never see something about that person that you don't like.
For those people and recognize them and spot them.
We should normalize blocking people instead of making drama.
When they come around, there will be a lot of them. After.
Let me move my cat from in front of the chat so I can read. Can you move your ass, please? Okay. Alten, that was mine. If we could trade, I would gladly give it to you. But I got like the Bombardini Crocodili or something. I don't remember.
This, I mean, a lot, maybe more than in the past. I don't know if this is something that will get me shit.
I will bring water to a second. I'm back.
That's fine. I'm used to it, so I'm going to be the one to say it. I prefer to ignore. I like that the most, but just letting you guys know that that's going to happen. So just best thing that you guys can do is be there for all the chumbuds that are probably extremely sad right now. Definitely. I know I said probably. They're definitely extremely sad. Be there for them. Wish them well and be.
Yeah, because it was also a short notice. So imagine if someone tell you I will graduate in like 3 months or something, so you're gonna watch the person as much as you want, because just after that you will not see any content of the VTuber, but like in 2 weeks is very short. And because it's a corporate VTuber, once she graduates, the company will like hide all the content from her channel, so there will be like beside fan posts, like there will be nothing official about Gawr Gura again.
Be as kind to each other as possible. Right now, the Holo fan base is so wonderful. And as for where the future leads for us, it's kind of hard for me to talk about us right now because nothing will change the fact that someone very dear to me and to Myth is going to be leaving us. Myth will always be 5. I don't know what the future is going to bring. Whatever future is waiting for us, I hope we can all walk towards it together. Almost 5 years is a really long time to be in something like this. I'm really blessed that things got better for me here, which is, can you see the correlation? Now Mori doesn't want to leave, even though she wanted to in the beginning. Things are changing. Maybe they are. I always feel kind of sad that sometimes I feel like, I wish we could make a way where everybody wants to stay. The first 2 years, I really did want to leave. I was at my breaking point for.
And this is like very sad in another way, because the management didn't think twice before asking this. Like they were like, okay, we will force this, and if you don't wanna do that, probably leave. And some people will leave and they will not recruit a lot of people, because I don't remember if it was them or another company, Vishojo, that said that they will not recruit a lot of people, a lot of gens. They prefer having few VTubers that produce a lot of money and they focus on them, than having a lot that make small amount of money. She was so big. The second her graduation got announced, their stock took a massive hit. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is nasty. Oh my god.
Sure, when we were coming up on the second year.
That will be stupid to explain. Like in a like big meeting. Oh, why did we lose stock? Oh, because we forced the shark lady to sing and she didn't want and left. Oh. They will look very stupid.
All kinds of just terrible stuff was happening, and then things turned around for me. I hate that so much, that not everybody can be happy where we are. I wish I could fix it. I wish I could. This doesn't offer any, I guess, sanctuary to those whose Oshis have left or are leaving. I can only speak for the deadbeats that are here that are maybe worried. The deadbeats aren't worried, though. I don't think I'll leave at all. I think that if I left, I'd join staff or I'd ask to be a producer or...
No, she can't say that right now. Things can change again, and let's say that management is not your friend. They just see how they can make more money with you. So it can be like transform into something toxic, and they will not want to be one of them and leave. But I hope she will stay in the field of things like doing what she like. There's something that scared me a lot is like as little indie VTuber, I try to reach their level. I will never reach their level because they have more talent and money and like a whole company helping them. The issue is a lot of indie VTubers like me are doing their best to like make a living from VTubing and do it full time. And I see that people that actually make a living with VTubing, after a while, they get fed from it and just want to do something else. And it scared me a lot to do a lot of efforts. And like, let's say I become big and 4 years after becoming a big VTuber, I'm like, no, I want to do something else. This is scary because that's a big shift in my life and my hobbies.
In some kind of position like that, because I don't know what my life would look like if I hadn't joined Cover personally, but I can only offer that kind of comfort to the deadbeats. So it's just, I'm gonna really miss Gura. I miss Ame. So Myth will always be 5, even though there are only gonna be 3 of us for the next anniversary.
No, not right. They will always be in your heart, and they never left.
Nothing will change everything that we did together. Almost 5 years now. Ever. That was the craziest year of my life. By far. And I have changed as a person because I've known Gura. I remember distinctly that...
This sentence have a lot of weight. If when you say I changed personally because I met someone, I find it like a very powerful sentence to say.
She really made me laugh a lot in a time in my life where I wasn't laughing.
I love them. Oh, they will forever live in your heart, and I hope either like you can watch her with her new model or something, but like she didn't disappear. She just changed form, if we can say.
At all. And even though time changes things and maybe we don't talk as much as we used to, I still wish her the best. And I just want her to be happy. That's all I want. I feel like part of it's my fault. I've gotten so busy. I can barely talk to people that I used to talk to so much back in the day. I really should make an effort to do that more. So let's make...
Yes, but the 5 of them together was magic. Yes. Hey, you can say that you were there when it was live. A lot of people, like including me, never experienced that. So you have something to flex about, and you lived something magical before it ceased to exist.
The most of the time that we have together with Gura and make sure that she has the best farewell ever. But again, like I said, you guys don't need me to tell you that. Gura is wonderful and has a group of people that a huge group of people that are pushing for her. Everybody in Holo
Oh,
is all pushing for her to be happy, and
this is so cute.
yeah. So I don't want to drag this on for too long. If you guys still have somebody that you're pushing for in Holo EN, I hope that you'll continue supporting them throughout everything. If you don't have any Yoshis left, no worries if you don't feel like watching anymore. I will always say that. If you don't have anybody you want to push for and support, there is no harm in parting ways. I think
Yeah,
that's just how life goes sometimes. But if you do
you can like take a break or wait for new talents or find new Oshis, which is sad, but yeah.
you still have a girl here who you want to push forward, I hope that you'll continue supporting her and let her know, how much you want her to succeed. I hope that you'll do that. This is really difficult.
Yeah, this is actually sad, and it's one of the graduation that is the most lovely ever. 2 seconds. If we compare this to Niji Sanji, it's true that Niji Sanji um, graduations have also a lot of let's say PR, and people are sad and everything. But the only difference is that when Niji Sanji have someone to graduate, there is like usually shit behind. While here it's like just wholesome and people are sad for her and want her to stay, but she had a like a beef, so she need to walk on her own way. There's only one left for me. Oh shit. Then you will have to find the new Oshis, which is sad. Big hugs for you, Eva. Well, that was it for today. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.